you can gather, it's rather wet. It was rather sunny earlier on, but nevertheless, we're still in one of the most beautiful parts of Switzerland that I've personally ever been to, and I'm sure you'll agree. We're in Knockville, in Switzerland, and I'm standing, as you can see, next to the sign of the Paiste cymbal manufacturers. And in this building behind me is the factory where they produce the Formula series, and amongst others, and of course the new Paiste signature line, which you've already seen upon my drum kit. So without further ado, let's go and see how they make my cymbal. Aha, Stefan, my friend, how are you? Good to see you again. I'm fine, my friend. Thanks very much. Right, just a word before we carry on. This short video that you're about to see is an edited version of how long it takes, or how to manufacture from this a cymbal. Now, there's no specific time given to, oh, it takes 6 hours to start to finish to make that particular cymbal. There's so many quality controls that have to be looked at that you can't time it. But for purposes of our video today, we're going to kind of have an edited version, as I said. So without further ado, let's get on with it. Right, after casting and rolling, this is what we get. We get the basic plate, which is like so. Now, this is the brand new, world patented signature line raw material. So I think it's about time we went on a journey with this cymbal, where it's not yet a cymbal, right? And see how they make, for me, this particular cymbal. So let's go.
Za, za, za. It's not like that. Now you see it.
No, you don't. Ta-da, cymbal. I'll see you at the other end, mate. Ta-da. All right. Oh, man, look at the colour of the damn thing. Look at this. Well, I'll be like, wow. Woo, it's hot. Yeah, you could fry an egg or two on that, I'll tell you. Now, we're going to, there you go. This machine here is punching the bell in the cymbal. This is the only automated part of the process, apart from putting a hole in the middle. Wow, would you look at that? Man, that look good? Yeah, there you see the bell? Now, we have got a slight problem. We haven't got a hole in the middle. So I guess we better go and punch the hole in. Anyway, here's Stefan and I are here at the moment at this machine, which is going to punch the hole in the middle. As you saw earlier, we put the bell in the cymbal, but we haven't got a hole. So, Stefan, if you wouldn't mind, thank you. Voila! Look at this. Thank you, my friend. Well, there you have it. The cymbal with the hole. Well, wasn't that good? You think that was funny, don't you? Well, look at that. That's not bad as it happens, is it? Well, you know what? You guys out there think I've got a real good deal with Paiste, don't you? That they give me all my stuff. Well, they've got me making my own now. No, seriously. It is very difficult to hammer a cymbal. So I think I'm going to hand you over right now to a professional so we can see how it's really done. As you can see, the cymbal is, in fact, a different colour from when we were upstairs putting the bell and the hole in it. As I said, we have to edit this piece of film, and we haven't got time to show it, but that cymbal there, which is my cymbal, has been dipped in a tub of acid to remove all the carbons, etc., and the treatment colours which it received through the oven. Now, Seppi here, he's an old pro at this. Believe me, it's very, very difficult. It takes about 4 years of intense training to be able to manufacture the hammering on each of these cymbals. There you go. Well, I'll be blown. Look at that. Now, as you see, Zeb is checking out the form, the pro form of the cymbal before he goes on and makes sure there's no real kinks in there, which there aren't. Oh, by the way, over here, let me just show you. This here is the master cymbal, which we'll be looking at. Now, Zeb takes a look at the form of that and compares the hammered cymbal that he's just done on the first round, just to make sure that the form is right. We'll talk more about these master cymbals a little along the line. This is the first real quality control area, if you like. Oh, yeah. Let's go. Look at that. Wonderful. Okay, checking the form in depth, etc. Look fine. Fine tuning right there. You know, it's not just a case of just hammering it and looking at making it look even. It's making sure that the form is the same around the whole of the cymbal before it goes to the next stage. Great. Excellent. Zeb, thank you, my friend. That's excellent, really. Okay, next step. We're going to go down to the hand. This is a hand hammering too. There is another stage of hammering. Let's go and check it out. Follow me.
Hey, begin to me.
Oh yeah, the prototype, right. Cheers, Zeb. See you later. Right. Oh, dearie me. You know, I don't have money about that. Oh, watch out. Right, John, how's the wife? Yeah, sweet. Oh, how these boys handle all this noise all day, I've no idea. Well, look at that. All right, Fred. Oh, Fred. Oh, John, how's the wife? All right? Good stuff, mate. Well, look at that. Well, now we move to the next stage. Paul, my man. The man who hammers it by hand. How you doing, man? Good to see you again. How's things? Listen, my friend, I know you're in amongst the 16 power crashes, the new signatures, but would you please be so kind as to hammer and finish that off for me, please? There you go, my friend. And I've brought with me the master. Here you go. Now, what Paul's doing is he's checking it out. He knows the depths and tolerances to this cymbal from the master, so he's going to make sure that it sits flat and that the cymbal is then going to be ready for the next stage, which is the lading. Now, every cymbal that is manufactured here at the Paiste factory goes through Paul or the other gentleman. There's two guys, there's Paul and one chap next door who I haven't met yet. Every cymbal goes through one or the other's hands as a hand-hammered, hand-finished cymbal. We've seen a hand-hammered cymbal, although the machine is actually pushing the pin up and down, that actually does the work with it, but it's still hand-hammered. This is the final stage of the hammering. Now, Paul was... There you go. Is he ready? Well, oh, that was really terrific. Now, that must go to show you how the other chap did his job on the machine. So anyway, thank you, my friend. I'll take the master with me. God bless you, Paul. Thanks very much. And I think it's time... My cymbal's starting to look better and better all the time. It's time for us to move on. Let's go up to the lading area. Eddie! Hey, man. How are you? Good. Could you turn my cymbal for me, please? Thanks a lot, man. Terrific. Well, right here, this is the last but two stage, if you like. Eddie's now going to spin the cymbal and lade it. We've just been downstairs, as you've noticed, and we fine-tuned the cymbal in its hammering stage. And now Eddie is going to spin it a few times, which is really the last heavy process that we've got to take care of. You've all heard the groove on these cymbals, boys and girls, right? You've heard it. Now we're going to be watching it put onto the cymbal. In other words, what Eddie's going to do is put the grooves on the cymbal, finishing touches. Here they come, look at that. Whoa. Hear the groove, feel the groove, yeah. Whee-haw. Now I think the last stage of this turning and lathing is the cut and the bell. Wonderful, look at this. Shaping up that bell. As you know, the ride cymbals, they take a heck of a lot of the power of the stroke when you hit them. And one thing about these cymbals is that, now there was a groove, the final turning system, is that you cannot overpower them. They won't reach a crescendo and you'll get weird overtones. This is the beauty of these new cymbals. One of the beautiful things. Eddie, terrific. Wow, look at that. Woo! Cheers, my friend. Thanks very, very, very much. That was a pleasure to watch you work. Well, we're just a couple of stages away from being able to hear this baby. So I think it's time we went and checked the last but one stage out. Hi, Avold. Hello, my friend. How are you? Could you stamp my cymbal up for me, please? Thank you. Well, Avold's just about... there you go. Brilliant. Stamping of my cymbal is now complete. Avold, thank you very much. It's been a pleasure. Well, now then, look here. You lot, people. There is my cymbal. Finished. Stamped. Logo. The story of my Power Ride 20-inch. Well, there's one thing left. One very important quality control that is left. You've seen the master that has been accompanying my cymbal around the factory. We've now got to go and have this cymbal tested. This is the last stage before it would be, in other words, shipped out to a store or to whoever would be buying it, but we have to test it. So let's go and see what happens. How are you, pal? Oh, good, yes. Yeah. Listen, my friend, the boys have just finished my cymbal for me, and I would love it if you would test it for me. Yeah. Thank you very much. Yeah, thanks. Yeah? Oh, great.
What you do this?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Well, look here. Here we are, the final stage. Jorge is one of the two testers of the cymbals. This is the final quality control. Before I play this, I just got to tell you that every stage of the cymbal manufacturing process we've been through today, we've seen the quality control, i.e. to this master cymbal. This was the master cymbal that was designed and prototyped and then decided this was the master cymbal that every specification from every other cymbal had to be made to. Hence, they're all very similar. That is because of the quality control that has been through every stage. We've seen the fine-tuning, we've seen the turning, we've seen everything else that's gone into it. A couple of areas we've missed, but anyway, let's hear this baby. This is brilliant.